we're just trying to get more women involved and to see the vision that we have of global peace everywhere.
That's inspirational. Just hearing everything that you guys do. Actually, I wanted to know a little bit more about how you started with Women's Federation.
Ooh, hang on, my mic. Hang on.
Little difficulties.
Yeah, actually, I started with the Women's Federation through the Women's State Chamber. And one day I was sitting in a meeting, and Kimio, son, who is a mentor of mine, she came in and she played this video of the actual Bridge of Peace from a few years back, and I was so moved that I was silent. And I'm never silent. And I was silent, and I said to myself, oh my God, I have to know what this is. And I walked. I walked over to her after the fact and I said, whatever you need me to do, I want to be a part of this. I need to be a part of this. This is the only thing I probably want to do in my life, because I was so inspired and I had never had anything that caught my eye just like that. And then it involved God, it involved divine principle, it involved a lot of the foundations that I stand on and I live my life on. So from there, I ended up in Washington, D.C., 2 to 3 weeks later, and from there I ended up speaking at churches and ended up with a group called CARP, who has some amazing students from UNLV. But it began a movement for myself, and now I'm here at the Athena Awards representing the Women's Federation of World Peace, in which I am a part of now, officially a member.
Women's Federation of World Peace was founded in 1992 by Dr. Han Jahan Moon and her late husband, Reverend Sun Myung Moon, with a bold vision of empowering women who cultivate their original minds of will, intellect, rational, emotion, logic, and sensibility, believing in truth and love, a divine principle. Discovering the rising era of women with unique abilities and values, knowledge, skills, and community support, we move as a unit of completeness, holding hands with the men who support women in power.
And how we met, actually. I went to Kimio-san's house one day not too long ago, and I was singing her the song that I sang this afternoon, and Monica, what happened?
Oh, well, you know what? I was actually on the computer with my headphones on, so I was totally tuned out, and she walks in, and when she walks in, they said she's gonna sing, so I introduced myself, but I went back to my work and I heard this voice coming from the living room. I thought it was a tape recorder, so I'm not gonna lie. I did. No, it sounded that beautiful that I took my headphones off. I walked into the living room, looked over, and I was just astonished. And I watched her, and as I watched her, I was amazed. I was like, she has to sing at the Athena Awards. So then I called up the founder, and I said, there's no way that I'm going to let you get away without hearing this girl sing. And even the founder stated she felt like she was serenaded. That's how beautiful her voice is. And she sounds like
when I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden me, I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can breathe.
When I'm singing, and especially this song, Josh Groban's You Raise Me Up, all I can think about is how humble I am, and all of the ambitious women that were in that room. They really gave me the spirit to sing and just think about what they've been through and all of the battles that they've had to fight and all that they had to win to get where they are today, and that's really inspirational to me. And like I said earlier today, my two passions are cultures and languages and music, and if I can find a way to connect them and unite them through song, that would make me really happy.
Wait a minute, so are you telling me you know other languages?
I do. I speak Romanian. That's where my family's from. I speak Japanese. I went to Japan recently. It was a beautiful country.
Absolutely.
And I started learning some Spanish.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so Women's Federation of World Peace, and through their members, I got to go visit the CARP meetings a few times, and I met some wonderful students from all around the world. And they are so extraordinary. They helped me find a vision for myself and find out where my place is in a larger community, and things that I could be doing, not just to better myself, but to better the world in general.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It helps to talk with people about that instead of just think about it yourself, but to really hear it out loud makes a difference.
What was actually your real inspiration? What made you say, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. This is it.
Question.
Yeah. What made you say this is it? Yeah, that is like what made you say this is it?
So here at Las Vegas, I went to high school at Las Vegas Academy, and I went through a rigorous program, 4 years of music, of choir, of musical theater and theater, and it was so much training, and I am so thankful to this day for that. It was quite an experience, though, kind of overwhelming at the time, so much that when I went to school, I said, you know what, I'm going to try and find another path. I'm so glad I did that, and it was so fun. And I continued on to cultures and language, and I learned Japanese. But you know what, Monica? Every time I went back, and I would go back to music. I was in my a cappella group in college.
I understand.
I was still doing performances, and I was taking lessons, and I still loved it. And that was a sign to me. And when I was done, I said, you know what? It would be a waste not to put all this passion to use.
Yeah, absolutely. Federation for World Peace, you know, they do have these solos that are very, very powerful, but with a voice like Kimberly, it is excelled. It is excelled extremely high, because she's really setting the bar, and she's so great at what she does. And I mean, she moves the audience. I don't care if we're in church or we're in the living room with 3 people, she sings. I mean, she sings it. Where I come from, they call it she sang.
About a couple months, I hope to record my newest original song.
Get out of here! You didn't tell me that.
No, it just happened over Thanksgiving that I bumped into one of my family members, and I am just so grateful from the support that I get from not only from my family but from my friends and all the people I've met. So much so that, you know, it's early and we're still working on it.
That's okay.
But I am so excited. I might be going up to Idaho to get that taken care of, and I hope within a year I'll have a CD of my original music recorded.
You know what? I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, because you got to really understand. I met her in the house singing in the living room, right? Yeah. Singing in the living room, and now she's going to record her first song. And how long has it been? What? A couple of months?
It's been a couple of months.
Focus.
Just women. We were like, focus.
Ambitious women, yeah.
So thank you, June.
So thank you, June, because you have opened up the doors not only for us, but for tons of women. But we also have to thank Kimio-san.
Yes, we do.
Okay, we have to thank Kimio-san, because you know what? She's allowing a platform for you to continuously sing, right?
Yes.
Because her voice is so beautiful.
Is there anything else you want to let them know?
Just to look out for us. What's today? December 11th?
December 11th.
2014. There's only one way to go, and there's only one way to move, and that's forward. Thank you.
You're made for sure.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And my goodness, Kimberly Miller, what a gorgeous voice. I had lunch with you not too long ago at our last event, and you really should have sung at lunch. I mean, just to the table. So just don't hold back any longer. And her mom is obviously so proud.
She's a beautiful woman in herself. So
Thank you. Thank you.
Be happier that I've met you.
Okay. Hug it out. Is that enough? Thank you. Questioning you, or are you going to question? Are we going to question each other? Or are we just going to have a
Let's ask each other. Yeah, let's find out some more.
Okay. Okay. You start. No, I start.
I'll start
Okay.
asking you.
Okay.
You start.
Okay.
No, I start.